Hola, hola, mi amigos. Ciao, ciao. New day, new vlog. Check out this little baby lemon tree. Look how cute they are. Super small. I'm here at the medieval castle at Limassol. It was reconstructed in this formation. Check out this really ancient olive tree. How amazing is that? And we got some oranges or something over here. I think that's an orange. Yeah. And some lemons there. Is that lemons? Yeah, it's definitely lemons. I'll keep the orange for later. Always nice to have some freshly picked fruit. I'm here in gorgeous Cyprus. So we actually done the grounds a little bit the other day on a separate vlog, but the vlogs through the castle had some audio issues, so we're back. I'm going to take you through again, pay the entry again, and give you a little tour. Hopefully learn a little bit about the castle. So yeah, let's go in and have an explore. Hello mate, just one please, on the card. Yes please, thank you.
Amigo. Thank you.
That's fantastic, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so we are back. Got some cannonballs. Some cannons. Bear with me guys. Okay, so here is an ancient map of Cyprus where all the forts and castles were found. Cyprus. Okay, so we've got this floor above us, the top of the building, and then bottom as well. So I'll take you on a little explore. Got some Christian art. Wall painting of Christ from the Nicodemus holy system of Salamis, 6th century AD. Tombstone of a canon. Tombstone of the monk. So I guess that's what these two tombstones are here. Depiction of paradise. In Cyprus, huh? And that's where we are right now. No, I don't know what else is. It could be. It's another tombstone of somebody. Got some old woodworks. Two boards with the painted coat of arms, 13th to 14th century AD. A wooden screen from the 17th century AD. Not sure if this is some kind of a cell or something. There's another tombstone there. A really gorgeous building. We've got more tombstones from Scotia, from the capital. Some kind of a knight in arms. Wall painting from the funeral chapel of the Saviour, beginning of the 12th century AD. Some really amazing stonework that survived pretty well. Marble capital, it says. Look at the size of this tombstone. Tombstone of the Church of Augustinian order. An extra large one. Wall painting from the Church of St. George of the Greeks, Famagusta, 14th century AD. So there's been cells, I'm sure. So we got another tombstone of Ioannis, 16th century. So we got some more tombstones. Caitlin de Giglio, I'm not sure. I think they pronounce the G with a Y sound here, so Giglio, something like that. Feel free to correct me in the comments. Tombstone of the couple Bienvenu de Cacaldea? Cacaldea? I don't know. Written in English, but it's still a bit Greek to me. More tombstones. These ones have been weathered by time. Jean de Neville. Not sure what this thing is, but quite charming. More cells, I'm sure. Bars on the window, they would have been bars on the door back in the day. Another painting, wall painting from the Paraga Royal Chapel, Larnaca District, 1421 AD. We've got some more tombstones with Dionysus, Christ, Virgin, St. John the Baptist. Huh. So these are the pictures that are on the tombstone. I see. I wonder who they belong to though. Picture and a drawing of the tombstone. King Jonas and Queen Charlotte des Bourbons kneeling before the crucifixion. Slightly morbid, but cool, very cool to see. And we got one more cell back here. Another tombstone, John Zayit from the Church of Augustinian. Tombstone of Heidi Davis from the Church of Augustinian Order. A little bit damaged by time. This is an angel from the capital, the modern capital, I assume. not the ancient capital. I don't know if it was the same. So we've got more tombstones. I guess it's fitting to have tombstones in what were cells. At least had electricity back in the day, eh? Medieval times. I'm joking. Ah, yes. This is my favourite one, the pirate. Tombstone of the nobleman Aquilina, daughter of the bishop of Lefkara, Limassol, Ioannis Smirlinos, and wife of the liege Frangis. It was discovered in the rooms of the Church of Archangel Michael in Kythera, and it bears Greek inscription and the decapentasyllabic verse 1556. Here lies the daughter of Aquilina, daughter of the Bishop of Africa, Ioannis, the noble Smirlinon family, wife of, and pray for her, those who read this. 1556. Christ. More cells. People would have been doomed in these places all the time. So we've got lots of coats of arms on the wall. Lots of tombstones weathered by time. Wall paintings, 14th century AD. Lots of Christian artwork here. Maybe this was like a toilet. That's what I get the feeling, because there's a big drop there. It's only in this cell, so maybe they had buckets, maybe they were brought to this cell and they needed to go, who knows. This one's got a big bow in it, big curved piece of stone. I wonder if it's meant to be like that. Looks like they've put it together bent. Got more tombs, an ancient bit of an archway up there. Window opening of late medieval castle, end of 14th century, beginning of 15th century AD, incorporated into the south wall of the Ottoman castle. And more tombstones. Okay guys, we're going to go down the most uneven steps in the world. Hi mate. How are you, alright?
Alright, you?
Yeah, good, thank you buddy. So we've got lots of tombstones and stuff here. Remnants from the ancient ruins. It's a little bit dark in here guys, sorry about that. So I think this is where the guards would have stayed, in this bit and in the room across the hallway there. Some kind of a storage cupboard or something. Maybe they kept the food and the wine there. Who knows? How are we doing for time? 14 minutes. Let's get this bit out. Done. Okay, so just lots more of tombs from the ancient ruins. Some kind of a fire perhaps, or a shrine, maybe. There's charring on the walls by the looks of it. They're a bit darker in colour here. So maybe this was the fire. But there's charring on the walls back there as well. I think they must have cooked here. This is probably a kitchen, right? Oh look, charring all over the ceiling. How on earth could they breathe in here? I think perhaps They had some air holes to let the smoke out. Yeah, and I think this was another guard's chamber where the guards would sit and drink and play. Yeah, I probably can't see very well into there. It's just lots of old inscriptions. Wow, that one's really, really pretty. Very detailed, a little bit damaged. This castle was definitely seized by people I imagine didn't care that much for its previous history. Just wanted it as a military fort, I would have assumed. So here's the toilet, guys, if it is a toilet. There's another level of it, that's the guard's toilet then, I guess. Just lots more fragments. Charming old building. I love it here. I love it here. Alright, we're going to make our way around into the other room. Alright, I'm going to start a new clip. And the secret passageway with a very low ceiling. Watch your head. Hypertherum over the lintel with crosses from private houses. So some kind of a door. Maybe even a window, but I think a door. Carved in relief, hypertherum. Maybe that's the type of stone then. Some kind of a chamber. Again. Keystone of a cross. Vault with floral decoration. And here we have a very lazy gentleman. Skeleton was found during the excavation of the moat of the Podocartaro bastion in the Venetian walls of North Scotia. The head, arms and feet were missing. The finger bones of the palms and hands were placed on the pelvis. It most probably belonged to a soldier who was mutilated and decapitated when the Turks entered Nova Scotia after the siege of the city in 1570. A preliminary anthropological examination confirmed that the skeleton belonged to a young individual aged between 20 and 30 who met with a violent death. Okay, so we have more tombstones. And we've got the old stairs to get up, but we have to go a different route because plastic chains are impenetrable. Coat of arms of a noble family from the Frankish period. Huh, amazing. We've got some incredible sculptures. I think that's a dragon's head. Lots of coats of arms. Yeah, hypertherum perhaps is the type of stone. And then we've got some old bowls and pots and stuff. Some combs. Some reconstructed bowls. Rescue excavation situated on the corner of Pindaro. A street in Nova Scotia. It yielded a hoard of rare finds dated from the beginning of the 13th century and mid-14th century. The finds were excavated from a built well, which probably belonged to a nearby house. I'll let you read it properly. If you want to read all the information, just hit pause. Wow. Incredible. to think it's lasted all those years with still some design left on it. China, take notes. Some kind of part of a church. This is very typical of like Christian chapels and churches. Plaster cast of the carved in relief central doorway to the Latin Cathedral Church of Saint Sophia in Scotia. And some more casts taken from there. Really cool. Oh. We got a wine jug. Probably imported from Tunisia, southern Tunisia, in the Ottoman period, 16th to 19th century AD. And then we have some old photos. Just to give you guys a little look. I don't want to stop and read everyone, otherwise the vlog's going to take too long. But I'll give you a little glance. Hopefully you can pause it and read it and appreciate the pictures properly. Okay, back up the stairs. Wow. Look at this place. It's a lovely building. I do love some history, some ancient history. Look at this door. Wow. Faded, eroded by the sea air. Okay guys, we're going up. There's another window or archway. Part of the pointed arched doorway from the pre-existing castle end of 14th century AD. More modern chandelier. Hello mate. Oh, we got a nice fan. Cool off a little bit. Try not to get the microphone in the fan. Okay, so we have an old coat of arms. A couple of coats of arms. Some early metalware. Imported Islamic domestic artifacts, 18th to 19th century AD. So some slightly more modern stuff on display up here. So here we have another coat of arms, more pieces of some amazing marble fragments. And we've got some coins from different periods. Some kind of beams just laid across the ceiling. I don't know if they were integral to the old structure. So just more details about ancient Cyprus. I'll give it a quick scan. Okay, onwards. Another wine jug, obviously, imported from medieval and latter ceramics, 13th to 19th century AD. Some rather charming looking reconstructed plates and jugs and bowls, and some tiles. God, how incredible are those tiles compared to what we've got nowadays, huh? Handmade, no doubt. Love it. Oh, that fan is lovely. So we've got some holy water jugs and some lamps and stuff. Fragment of a marble low relief slab from chancel closure depicting a panther. Early Christian period, 5th to 6th century AD. More pottery from the Cypriot and plain domestic ware, 15th to 19th century AD. Portrait of Dionysus. Some kind of ancient figure. I know the marble mosaic flooring down in Paphos is the house of Dionysus. So, what a lovely bird bath, I'm sure. So yeah, this is obviously a recognisable famous figure from the past. Or from mythology, perhaps. Okay, guys, I need to stop and take a break. I'll check in with you in a sec. And we're back. Stone Corinthian capital from 5th century AD. Some Greek inscriptions on a nice piece of marble. Not sure what that's meant to be. It kind of looks like a lion's head with a pregnant belly and stood up on its hind legs rather correctly. The table bearer. Does that hold the table up? Who knows? Okay guys, we're making progress. We got the rest of this floor. So I'll just take you into these side rooms and then we get to go up on top of the castle itself. So some early Christian plain domestic ware from the 4th to the 9th century. Some old wine pots, actually. Imported in the Cypriot Byzantine glazed ware from the 10th to the 13th century AD. Seventh century AD, 7th century, 6th century. Wow, amazing. The beam with painted decorations from the wooden roof of Eos Mamos La Lauvaros. Cypriot glazed ware from the 14th century. Seventh to the 10th century. 7th to the 10th, 11th to the 12th. Some old keys, scissors, more ironware, oil lamps, pots and stuff. Is this silverware? It doesn't say. That looks a bit like silver to me. Gems and artworks of art from Ecclesiastical and daily life, 4th to 18th century. Some kind of an air conditioning unit there to keep the objects cool. That's it, and we're back. Oh, we got one more room. We got the funnest room. Swords, armour, guns, weapons from the 14th to the 19th century AD. Some more 18th to 19th century, more modern swords and stuff there. A nice marble arch there. Okay guys, let's go up. Oh yeah, thank you. It's going to be very hot and bright out here. Put the shades on. Whew. And this is it. On top of the castle. On top of the world. Some kind of a lookout. You can go in, but I can't. Next to this wizardry, metalwork. Lovely view of the sea. I'm sure it would have been mostly unobstructed back in the day. The stairs that lead down to the place where we were stood earlier. Not sure what that is. But the weather's looking pretty clear right now. I'm loving that. There's a mosque over there. That's the pink church that we visited the other day, I believe. Not exactly sure, but I think it's the same. But I also think there might be more than one pink church. God, guys, those mountains in the background look incredible. No, it doesn't pick up so well on this camera, but stunning view. Some exotic trees reaching for the sun. Wow, they got up high, didn't they? Let's go up. Look at the wearing on these steps. I love it. It's only from people walking since 1509. Let's worn all of that stone out. And here we are, on top of the world. Actually on top of the world now. I didn't realise you can maybe get on top of that one too. Lovely view of the city from up here. Docks in the background over there. There's the boat harbour right there, where you moor your private boats and yachts. The old water tower. Another mosque over here. Maybe a church behind it. I'm not sure what that building is. Alright, let's take you around the rest of this. I wonder if we can get up on this. Who knew they had PVC and glass windows in medieval times, eh? What is that, like a metal roof? No limit to the ingenuity to the ancient people. Is that the way? Wow, big piece of iron or something. There's a dog over there on the roof. What is that word? Ingenuity? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, my words escape me. I can just about stand up in this one. Very echoey. There's the arch port. And then down there is the remains of the ancient version of the castle. We've got some more arrow ports here. On the cannon. Let's go around this way again. Okay guys, that is a look at Limassol Castle, take 2. I don't know if you want me to take you to the outside grounds. Maybe we'll go downstairs, have a walk outside. So now I only walked over a little bit of the first one, so let's do that. So we were just in. And back down we go. Old hooks embedded in the walls. Not much of a sight, another cannon. I'll take you around the side a little bit so you can check it out. This is what the building looks like from the outside. More barred windows. Quite a modern kitchen. Okay, so these buildings are toilets right here. Very old tree. I love how long the trees have survived here. Some of them at least. Look at that. You can tell that it's been there for some years. And we have a mosaic over here. What's left of it? Lovely design. Missing some key features unfortunately, but it's been there for some time. But there's more ancient olive trees as well. Right, I'll try and take you around the back, but they usually play music in the restaurant, so it might be a copyright fail. Here is the reconstruction of a Roman olive press and the olive bath where they separate the oil from the water. Yeah, I can hear music, guys, so I can't really go that way. It's just a bit of a shame, but hey ho. We're just gonna have to wrap this up over here. Up. Back where we started, amongst the lime trees and the olive trees and the orange trees. And the oranges. It's pretty much the same size as the grapefruit earlier. I think they're oranges. I do love to see this kind of stuff. Look at these. You can't eat them right now, they're so bitter. But you got black ones and you got green ones. Well, it's definitely been maintained, this tree. I should have just let it grow. If you ask me, there's another very old olive tree right here. Amazing. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I can still hear the music in the background, hopefully you can't hear it. Otherwise I'm going to have to insert a little bit of Harry Mack for us to listen to while I do a bit of this walk around. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Limassol Castle, the medieval version, 1590 I believe. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now guys. Peace and love, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.